Parshat Emor discusses the Karban Todah. If a person wants to express thanks and appreciation to Hashem, a person can bring a Karban Todah, which is designed to say thank you. The Midrash in JKHA tells us that in the future all Karbanot will be canceled except for the Karban Todah. It's as if it's saying that the most important aspect of our interaction with others is to be appreciative and to say thank you and to be gracious. We have an opportunity to thank Hashem through the Karban Todah. Is instructive that we need to always constantly remind ourselves to appreciate others and to say thank you for what others give us. There's another aspect of a Karban Todah. The word Todah, the root word of Todah, is hoda'ah, is to concede, is to admit, is to recognize vulnerability. And by saying thank you to someone else, and certainly by saying thank you to the Borei Olam, we are recognizing our own vulnerability, that we are incomplete, and that we needed the support and the help of others. And saying thank you is not only an expression to someone for lending their time and their expertise, but it's also a way for us to admit to ourselves, without hubris and without conceit, without arrogance, that we need the support and the help of other people. Tefillah, especially according to Rabbi Soloveitchik, is all about vulnerability and distress. Modim is a constant theme which is mentioned in Tefillah because that's the way we relate to our Kadosh Baruch Hu, through our own vulnerability and own weaknesses. That's why in Shmona Esrei, when the Chazan says Modim, we say our own Modim, because we can't just answer Modim in someone else's bracha, we have to feel it ourselves. The concept of a Karban Todah is a metaphor for all of our relationships. It is the most fundamental aspect in the way we deal with one another and the way that we recognize ourselves. We're living in very difficult and challenging times. The coronavirus has upended our lives and has created a lot of uncertainty. But it is a silver lining to it. Now that silver lining is that almost spontaneously, universally, across all communities, many people are expressing their gratitude and appreciation for the first responders and the health and hospital workers, for the people who are in the supply chain, the people who are driving trucks. All of these people are securing and they are giving us the benefit of remaining healthy. And that's what the Karban Todah is, to recognize that we need to say thank you while we recognize our vulnerability during this time. So during this Parshat Emor, we should all commit to ourselves to be more grateful, to express our gratitude to others, to the people in our family and our lives, and certainly also to strangers who are being supportive of us. And look forward to the day that when we express our vulnerability, we do it with a sense of security, living in an environment of health and security together. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.